know that I'm recording most of my videos with smartphones, and for them I need a good microphone. The best microphone system is a wireless microphone system, and Hollyland saw my videos and sent me their Lark C1, which is specifically optimized for smartphones with a USB Type-C port for the receiver. And I want to do a short unboxing and quick review, so let's get started. So what you find in the box, here's the box. First of all, the box nicely explains that we have two transmitters and one receiver here. So we have the possibility for interview situation, for example, to use two transmitters. In the box itself, there you will find this little case, which is a good carrying pouch, as you can see here with a lanyard that you can put. And this is what's inside. So we have the case itself that houses, as you can see, it looks like a very large true wireless headset case with a USB Type-C port for charging, because yeah, it contains usually the transmitter and the receiver. The receiver here in the middle, and here one transmitter, here's the second transmitter. But I'm using it right now, so you also hear automatically how the sound quality is like. And this is a charging case for them. So they charge via induction, I think, or some charging pins. There are some charging pins. I think the, of course, the receiver doesn't need charging because it gets power from the smartphone itself. But the transmitters, they have here the charging pins that allow them to charge, and here you can see the charging LED. So very nice and clever. It's a bit big, but you can carry this with this little pouch here. For each transmitter you get also a nice wind muff here that I'm also using right now, which is very, very helpful if you want to block out wind noises. And then here we have another compartment with the USB A to C adapter, and here a little bit of material, I think warranty card, and also a small instruction booklet. And yeah, it fits in other stuff as well, so you can use this carrying pouch, for example, if you want to put some headphones inside here. Very nicely done. And yeah, this is basically everything. There's nothing here fancy on this box. You can also only take this box with you if you want to. One thing that I noticed is, of course, in this charging box you cannot fit the transmitter with this let's open it up, keep open, with this wind muff, so it doesn't fit. You cannot close it when the wind muff is on. And here I still didn't take out the plastic, so this is a very vanilla kind of transmitter. And I think it turned on itself, so probably you hear me double now. Let's turn it off. There we go. So we only have one transmitter transmitting. They can see Hollyland logo. We see here a little bit of an opening, and the main microphone opening is here under this little protection foil that I did not take off. We have a nice clip here as well, so you can clip it to the collar if you want to. And then we have two buttons. One is the turn on and off button, like you saw, I turned it off. And the other one is an action button, which allows you to switch between the normal noise that I'm using right now and noise cancelling mode, which is also built in. But you can see there's no, the charging pins, of course, as well. There's no way to attach an external microphone via a 3.5mm microphone jack or something like this. So this is not possible with this setup, but it's also not necessary. I think for vlogging this is specifically meant to, and I think also that the sound quality you are listening to right now is so good that it's not really necessary. Of course, it's using Bluetooth technology, so you have the possibility with the Bluetooth technology. I think it's also written somewhere here on the package itself that we have Smart NC, plug and play, and HD audio, 48 kilohertz and 16-bit, so good sound quality there. And with the Bluetooth technology that they're using, so you have, like, I think over 100 meters connectivity without this, without any issues. Yeah, I will test it out, of course, as well, and will tell you about how long, how much I can go away with this one and still have connectivity. Otherwise, I will try out now the microphone system as well for you, so you have a nice little test. Of course, you were listening to it right now, but also an outdoors test where you can listen to how it behaves with noises around me, wind noises, and also the noise cancellation button. So let's do this. This is a small little test with the Lark C1 microphone system, the wireless microphone system here attached to my Huawei Mate 60 Pro. And what do you think about the sound quality? I'm in a quiet room right now, as you might see when I go to the ultra wide angle. It's a very quiet room right now, nothing going on. You might hear maybe in the aquarium there in the background, but that's it. So there's no other noise here, no wind, nothing. I'm at home. So what do you think about the audio quality here on the Lark C1? Now a video test here on a busy street. You hear all the background noises probably with cars passing by, and we don't have the noise cancellation turned on right now. But what I can do when the next bits of cars are passing by is press this little button here that I have on the transmitter, and this blue light will turn to, I think, orangey or green. Let's do this. And how does this sound like now with all the cars passing by? Is it focusing on my voice? Is the noise isolation working better than before? What do you think? Write it down in the comment section. Let's take a look how this receiver works. As you can see, I plugged it into my Mate 60 Pro. By the way, I'm using now the internal mics of the Huawei Mate X3. And here you can see the receiver. It has like TX1, so transmitter 1 and transmitter 2, and this blue lights where it's like trying to connect to the transmitter 1. Currently it's only connecting to transmitter 2. And we have on the side a port for charging. So if I put it on a tripod, I can charge my phone as well. So I can really reach like this 8 hours of recording time without any issues. And yeah, the Hollyland logo there as well. And we have a pairing button there as well. So if they get out of pair, out of sync or something like this, you can pair them up by holding this and the yellow button on one of the transmitters as well. There's the yellow button there. If you press and hold it, I think it will also go into pairing mode, so you can pair them up. If I take the other one out, you will see that transmitter 1 is now also not blinking. And the cool thing is, if I press the noise cancellation button here, the yellow button once, you can see it changes to a green, I think, or orangey kind of. It's a green. It's a green light there. You will see also that the transmitter is now in green instead of blue, which is quite interesting. So it can change it to the noise cancellation global here with this one press, and it is indicating this also on the receiver, which is quite interesting. So quite good of an audio quality, isn't it? It is noticeable, however, when you have noise cancellation on, which is why I would recommend not turning it on, only in situations where you really, really need it, because you cannot change your location. Otherwise, just have it turned off, because then the sound is much, much better, and just search for a quiet location. When it comes to the distance that you can put between the transmitter and the receiver, I tried to do a test, but I just stopped the test because it is 200 meters roughly, which is like so much that I was a bit afraid leaving my tripod and my expensive smartphone there alone, because someone might grab it and run away with it. It's just too far away to do a sensible test there. It is very strong connectivity, however, and I never had any issues with connectivity. You might have seen, if you're a very clever observer, you might have seen that I used this wireless combo already with my previous, one of them or more previous videos, and that it was working fine without any issues. The sound quality is pretty good as well. When it comes to battery life, which is quite interesting, because you have this case that you can carry around, and the case has a battery inside. You can charge up the microphones quite often there. So we have 8 hours on the microphone, on each of the microphones itself. Recording time, which is like longer than I would need for a day, and then you can charge it up 3 or 4 times, 3 times I think, and then you can get up to 32 hours in total length that you can record with this one, with the charging case, which is like more than enough, I would say. So if you are planning a vacation and you need your wireless microphone system to tell all your friends about your adventures out and about, with especially 2 microphones, you can double this even, so 64 hours then without any issues, if you don't have like an interview situation or a partner to interview that has to have a microphone always on them as well at the same time when you are out and about. So it is a very, very good system. I like to use this system. I like the microphone quality and the flexibility. It's a very small kind of mic, very inconspicuous, so no issues with hiding it somehow, or people will not even notice that in comparison to a larger microphone system, wireless microphone systems that I used in the past. So it's nice to see Hollyland giving us this here as a nice case and the possibility to charge it very often, because I think this is especially made for content creators just like me, who's using the smartphone all the time for recording stuff, and just spontaneously has to record something when a new gadget comes in, and I have to do the video because I want to be the first one out with a nice little video about the gadget, then this one never disappointed me so far, which is quite good. So if you're interested in the Hollyland Lark C1, I will put a link down below where you can get it. And that is everything for this video. If you have some questions about the Lark C1, about some noise cancellation things, or the modes here, just write it down in the comment section. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.